What's up, YouTube? It's Louis here. I hope you're all well. I hope you had a good weekend. It's bank holiday, bank holiday here, so another day off for me. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video at any point, please smash the like button as we try and hit 50 likes on every single video. Don't forget, I do have 2 spaces available for one-on-one mentorship if you're interested. If you just want to take the 6-hour course, that's there as well. More details will follow at the end of every video. And if you want to take action, you can click the link in the description down below to head over to my Twitter, click the pin, or go to the pin post and comment down below there so we can get you started. But yeah, let's continue with Bitcoin, and if there's anything else, I'll let you guys know. So right now we're of course under the EMAs on the weekly time frame, so we know we're in a weekly downtrend. We've known this since we lost this back in January, the beginning of January. This is where once we lost this, I closed. Sorry, not closed. I took out roughly 40% of my crypto position. So I sold about 40% when we were closing below this, basically. And since then, it went down below it. So amazing went up, bad, went below, above, below. All in all, hasn't done anything since January. So there hasn't been an effect of me selling really, because we're basically at the same price as where I sold. We've gone above it, we've gone below it. But yeah, basically for the last 5 months, we can say now we've done F all, basically, guys. And if we turn on the drawings now and head to the daily, and yeah, we'll just before that, you can see we're about to form this bearish cross. You can actually, yeah, you can see that right now they're about to cross over. So what we would need is Bitcoin to pump above the EMAs to invalidate this. Otherwise, it seems like next week, if we're closing below this red candle, we're most likely going to form this bearish cross, and that's just confirming, it's a signal of it's just a confirmation of a downtrend. Oh, sorry guys, but we didn't need that confirmation anyway. We had that confirmation back in January when I sold 40%, because we made a weekly lower low, meaning on the weekly time frame we have a downtrend. And obviously, if you're in a downtrend on the weekly time frame, that does not mean you're in a downtrend for 1 week. Each bar represents 1 week. So of course, 4 bars is already a month. So this means that of course we could be in a downtrend for months and months and months, if not a year plus. So what have we done? 5 months since losing that, we've consolidated. We've been going sideways with actual higher lows and higher highs. So that's all good. However, we've just haven't gone anywhere basically for the last 5 months. Although we are setting this low. You can see a higher low and a higher low, so it's important not to go below this. What I think is going on here, and I was saying to my students last week, at the beginning of last week, was that I think what's going to happen here is very similar to this over here, where we had moves to the downside, upside, upside, downside, just loads of fake outs. I think this is what's going to happen over here, and hopefully over the next month, if we do stay above this low over here, meaning I want to stay above the bodies with the closes of the weekly candles. But yeah, all in all, I don't want a wick over here going below this. If we're putting any of these candles, if any of these candles that form in the next few weeks go even just a wick, so even for a few seconds going below, then you've already put in a lower low with the wick. So that's signaling you do want to continue low. Look, can you see here, even though, the bodies are lower, but even though the body didn't close lower than that wick, you put a lower low with the wick. So that's signaling, okay, we've actually started to make lower lows, and let's continue down here. You're having higher lows. See, you put a higher low with the wick, and then you went higher. Higher low of the wick, went higher. Higher low of the wick, higher low of the wick. And when we started changing that here, lower low, then we flip this trend. Now here, higher lows with the wicks. So technically we should go higher. Look here, wick, higher low. Look at this one before, the first one in January 2021, and this is higher, this is higher, this is higher. When we went lower than this, that's when everything changed. So with this candle, that's when everything changed. So we capitulated. We still haven't come back down to this low. This is where we can obviously come back into, but technically, as long as you're staying above this wick, and this wick, we're just making higher lows, and this wick here's another higher low, this one here's another higher low. So for me personally, we just can't be breaking below the January 2022 low. So that's in and around $32,950. So that is the level we cannot afford to break below. But again, guys, I think what we're going to do is consolidate in and around this zone, and we can't go below that wick at any moment. Let's go to the daily time frame. So Yeah. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed that video on the weekend. Let me know if you enjoyed a bit of a different video on the weekend, just covering previous trades or covering previous trends that we called from a few months back. Like if you're interested in seeing more of those sorts of videos where we review previous things on the weekends, that's probably what I'll start to do on the weekends, because on the weekends I like having my day off. Maybe I can prepare that video in advance for you guys, and then yeah, have it ready for the weekend, so you guys do at least have some videos on the weekend, yeah, while I'm not really willing to record another chart update, because literally I'll just utter the same stuff the whole week. Every day I'm saying the same thing. But what's interesting with this area here is, unfortunately, I don't believe yesterday you reclaimed this wick. It was very key to reclaim that wick. Obviously today we started pumping. Even just as I was clicking the record button of this video, we were up here. So only in the last literally 5 minutes did we dump right there. So going back to the daily, so literally in the last 5 minutes we went up from up there all the way down to there, which is crazy. So it's telling you guys that what we were doing today was running into the 12 EMA, just getting that tap, because you can see previously every time you even just closed on it or you got a tap of it, you then got rejected afterwards, So here we're already getting rejected, and it's so important to get the daily candle close above this. Otherwise we're going to continue rolling over, guys. So from the low to the high using these fibs, you can see we lost the 1 fib level. We did a 100% retracement of this push up. We were only meant to come down into the 40.1k area, 40.2k area, and that never held. You fell straight through it, flipped it into resistance, came down, flipped it into resistance again, the 618, and now we're going lower, flipping the 1 fib level into resistance. So if we're getting a daily close below this orange line, so we need a daily close below this orange line, 38,500, if 566. If we're doing that, then we will continue to the 1618 target, because we've already done the first step, obviously losing the one, validating the 1618, but you came down to the 1.272 and got this bounce, which is what happens most of the time. This bounce, if we want to continue lower, this bounce must stay below the 1 fib level. This is something that we always say on the channel. So when we lose the 1 fib level, you get above, you get a bounce from the 1.272. If you want to continue lower, you need to hold it as resistance. If you want to invalidate 36k, if you want to invalidate 36k, then we need to obviously come up now and actually close a daily candle above 38,566. If you're not doing that, then that's when we're going to take out the 1.272 low and continue rolling. You can see the area that's acting nicely as a confluence is the 1414 support. So I know the 1414 is going to be a significant level to hold. Let's see if we do actually meet this 1618 target. Because of what we're looking to the left and we're seeing, I think that the 1414 is where we're going to get strong reaction. You can see if we do take a few days to get down there, we're still inside of this bearish channel. So actually every time you've hit the low of this bearish channel here, everyone's panicking. Look, massive red candle, everyone panics, we go up. Over here, everyone's panicking, we go up to the top. Over here, everyone's panicking, we go back here. Over here, everyone's panicking, and we've just gone back into resistance. So every time we hit this support, we are bouncing off of it. Of course, it's getting weaker and weaker the more times you do this. So eventually you could lose it, but we need this area to hold, because even though we fell back inside the channel, the inner support of the channel is holding as a floor. So you're failing to go below. You're failing to commence this downtrend. Yes, you can see we're making lower lows and lower highs here. Look, you've got a high here, you've got a lower high, you've got a lower high, and the lows, you've got a low, you've got a lower low, you've got a lower low. However, this is all holding the outside. Well, we're inside the channel, but we're like holding it, like, because you can see here we were holding it here, we eventually fell through, so now you're holding it as the outside, like as resistance. So at the moment you're just doing the same thing here, just on the inside, but you're still holding it as support. So we should continue up, just like here we ran into it to get rejected. Over here we pushed out, we're running into it to get rejected and go higher. This is what I'm hoping for, and this is what the daily time frame is actually hinting to us, because we are seeing bullish divergence for the last few days. So since this low, we've only gone down and put lower lows. So we don't obviously negative, because that's a downtrend, but the RSI is giving us some signals, some clues. So here, this low over here, this was actually the lowest point on the RSI, and since then you've actually been making higher lows. And even the 2 days ago with that low, that was a lower low. You see, close below the wick and the body. And over here is actually higher low. So 3 higher lows, 3 lower lows. So eventually we're going to get this bullish momentum. Just at the moment, what we're doing is rejecting the 1 fib level. We need to see this daily candle close, of course, close below the 1 fib level. We're going to continue down. The 1414, 36,875 for me, is going to be an area where we bounce from. So hopefully that is where we can actually come up, get above the one and invalidate that. And then that's when we can start heading back up, something like this. And then once we're above this blue zone, then we can start to get happy again. Not even excited, well, not even happy, not excited, because guys, there's so much to do, but like at least a glimmer of hope, like a light at the end of the tunnel if we're getting above this blue zone, because this is the midpoint of this massive range we've been in for 1.5 years, guys. So the blue zone is the 1414, the blue zone at the bottom is the 1.272, the blue zone at the top is the 1618. So I know as long as we're above the 1414 and if we can hold it as support, we should go to the top, because that's what's happened here. You got above the 1414, held the blue and went to the top. So exactly this movement here. But then, of course, if we're staying below this blue, then of course, where are you going? To the next blue. Came back into it and then back down. So of course, that's why we can expect, if we're losing this blue zone, dump. We got above it again, we lost it, okay, dump. We got above it and lost it, okay, dump. So, and lost it again here, so we need to dump. We haven't really, dumped yet. We haven't had this massive red candle since respecting this blue. Obviously, this is quite a big one, but yeah, not as big as these capitulations here. These candles. This is what we're waiting for. So we could get that tomorrow, which is where we just dumps. If we're closing a daily candle below the one, we could just dump down, obviously capitulate, make a nice big wick, because it's something we've been waiting for a while, like a liquidity grab. But we don't believe that this was enough of a grab over here. Just ran straight into the resistance and then lost that. So all the buy orders that got bought in over here, when we pumped and got rejected by resistance, when you came back down there, they all got taken out. And so that's why it was easier. It was easier on the second attempt or the next time to actually push lower. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. Of course, if you want to take action and get started on the mentorship or the course, this is the best period to learn, guys. This is the toughest trading period in my 3 years. I've been doing it for 3 years now. It actually is 3 years now that we're in May. And yeah, guys, it was so easy. The charts, stuff was trending for months on end without fake outs. Forex was so easy. Since COVID, everything has changed. And of course, well, you wouldn't really see the effects on the Bitcoin chart of COVID apart from this dump, but the Forex markets, I'll show you very quickly. This is nothing to do with Forex, this video, but yeah, here we go. So we were trending for years, guys, for years on end, downtrend, and then COVID out of nowhere, crash, pump, crash, pump, crash, pump, crash, pump, and then a trend. But then, yeah, straight back down. So exactly where, look how big these movements are. So COVID started here. Look how big these movements are. And then before, so easy. Consolidation, dump, come back up, hit the 200 EMA, downtrend, come back into it, hit the 200 EMA, sell. Come down, hit the 200 EMA, sell. Hit the 200 EMA, sell, and then boom, 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 all this ridiculousness, guys. Yeah, so that's why I stay away from Forex. But now the crypto's also doing doo-doo, like for the last 1.5 years. That's why it's so important. If you start to learn now, once we're out of this mess, guys, once we're above 69K, it's going to be so easy for you to read the charts. And I'm here to sit with you until you get it for 20 lessons. You don't have to get the entire 20 lessons, the 650 mentorship package. You can pay for 5 lessons, that would be a bit more. You could pay for 10 lessons, so that would be half price. So 650 for 20 lessons of the mentorship, and you also get the course included and the chat until the top of the bull market. If you want 10 lessons, you're just paying for 10 lessons, that's the half price. And if you want just 5 lessons, that's going to be about £200. So if you're interested in that, guys, or just the course, if you've already done the course and then you want mentorship lessons as well, that's when you can say, oh, Louis, I just want 5 lessons. I just want 10. I don't need the whole 20. But if, yeah, so see how it goes. Take the course or take the mentorship. It's up to you guys, but this is the period to learn. Get it learned now, not when we're bullish, because when we're bullish, you're going to miss out on a lot of trades. You want to learn now. You want to get frustrated now and make the mistakes now, so you don't have to later on. That's the thing that I just wish I'd got into this thing with a mentor straight away. It took me 6 months to find my mentor, but by finding my mentor, I had already wasted £8,000 on scams, guys, multiple scams, pyramid scheme courses. I took multiple courses. Just because I'm paying for a course doesn't mean it's good. But if you've been watching me for a while, if you see my TA hitting the targets all the time, then you know, okay, I can rely on this guy. I'm getting so much free information already. Just pull the trigger, guys. If you want to take it to the next level, I will 10x where you are already. You could be advanced, I will 10x you. You could be a beginner with zero knowledge, I will 10x your knowledge. There's strategies that I was taught, there's strategies that I came up with by myself. If you're interested, you know what to do. Wait until the end of this video and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace. So guys, here are the crypto packages. If you think you have what it takes to stay disciplined and consistent over the next 3 to 6 months, then I'm more than happy to help you 10x your learning curve. So you can already be a complete beginner, or you can be advanced. It doesn't matter. I'm here to turn you into a self-sufficient trader that doesn't need anyone else's guidance by the end of it. I even had to pay over £10,000 to get all this information. That includes scams, scam signals where I lost 3K, scam master account management where I lost 5K, scam pyramid scheme companies for bad courses. Then I found my mentor and I had to pay over $2,000 for just a 2-hour mentorship lesson. What you guys are getting for £650 is access to the chat until the top of the market. So if the top of the market is a year away, do 1 year times 40. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. You also get the course included in the mentorship. And I'll actually not just do a 2-hour lesson with you. I will stay here for a month period to make sure that you become a self-sufficient trader by the end of it. So if you're interested in this, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, to the pinned post and message me there. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.